Hi, everybody. Happy Friday to you. 3 News senior meteorologist Matt Wintz here with a look at your forecast. Thanks for joining us on this Friday on YouTube. Cloudy skies. My goodness, it's been so cloudy over the last 2 weeks. We could have a little bit of sunshine in our western counties, especially later on today as drier air works in from Michigan. Otherwise, we're locked into these clouds. The reason why is a big low pressure out towards our east, which is stuck. And there's a new low, which kind of comes in and keeps it stuck for another day or so. So these clouds are going to be stubborn to clear. Temperatures in the 40s today. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies. We're back into the 30s. Very similar start tomorrow morning to kick off your weekend versus what we have this morning. And then notice we've got clouds tomorrow. Here comes the clearing as that low departs. Should see some sunshine sometime during the afternoon before sunset in the Cleveland areas out east. We're in the 40s once again. And then Sunday, our pattern gets moving again, but that brings in more activity. We've got a warm front that'll be moving through. So I do see quite a few clouds on Sunday. Passing shower can't be ruled out as that warm front moves through. We should make it into the 50s for highs. So in terms of your long range forecast, the pattern change is waiting, and it's waiting in the extended forecast. And what I mean by pattern change is no more cool air, right? We've got this cool spring-like air, which happens. I mean, we battle things out. We've just been locked into it. And that pattern change happens next weekend. Here's how we get there. Low pressure departs. Here's our warm front that moves in Sunday into early Monday with that passing shower. Monday will be nice and warm out ahead of this front. We get a little sliver of warmth that comes through here. We'll be up near 70 on Monday with afternoon and evening storm chances around. Those storm chances come with a cold front. The cold front passes out towards our east, bringing colder air off the lake. We'll have showers around on Tuesday, not the prettiest of days. We should start to dry things up by Wednesday. And then a new system arrives Thursday night into Friday. This brings wind and rain with it. This looks like to be a stronger low, and that low pressure also wraps up. As of right now, we get colder on the backside of that for Saturday. Maybe some rain and snow. Doesn't look great. I know a lot of people have Easter egg hunts, with the community next Saturday. The good news about this is models are progressive with this system, so it clears us out. Looks like a giant Easter egg. That's a big old high pressure on Sunday. Should have a nice day if this holds before we finally start that pattern change beyond that. I'm looking at multiple days of warmth as we go into the extended 70. That's the only warm day we get, though, over the next 5. Notice how we turn cooler to start next week. And why have we been so cool? Well, it's all about the flow in the atmosphere. We've got the big ridge out west. This is where spring has been. It's been nice and mild from Denver out towards California. And the eastern U.S., including areas like New York, Boston, D.C., they've all been on the cooler side. So we're not alone in this kind of, I don't want to say miserable cold air, but it's just been cooler than average, right? And that continues through the weekend. Another trough comes in next week into the middle half of the week. We get a brief warm up as we go into the time frame Thursday before that system comes in. And then here's your pattern change as we kick out the cooler air. Notice how the trough starting to dig in out west. That's good for us. Should start to warm up again after Easter. So we've got to wait. But until then, these days aren't bad. I don't want us to lose sight of what we've got. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast. Sunday's the better of the 2 weekend days. Monday, nice and warm. And then we cool back down before, we bring in that weekend system Friday, Saturday. As of right now, though, Easter Sunday looking good with sunshine and mid-50s. We've got your next update on the TV side of things coming your way at 4 o'clock. Enjoy your Friday, everybody, and your weekend. We'll see you then.